Hello YouTube, welcome back to the Basement Card Collector. Today's video is going to be a video recap of a recent stop into an antique store near my home. It does have a 49er feel, and so I did pull some of my favorite 49er guys around from my TTM world. Check out Mr. Roger Craig on that 1986 Topps. Love that card, love that set. And also, Roger Craig should be in the Hall of Fame. To the side of Roger Craig, Mr. Jerry Rice and Joe Montana on the dual sign card. And I had a buddy, I've mentioned this before, he worked at the Super Bowl as a volunteer when it was held at the new Levi Stadium, and he worked a table. Super cool. He brought that back for me. And Mr. Steve Young, one of my very long ago, around 2004, I think, somewhere right, yeah, maybe 2000-ish. Anyway, a TTM that we sent to ESPN and he sent back. And we have a huge 8x10 of Ronnie Lott, which we got through the mail as well, to go along with a little mini helmet here. But I wanted to showcase these cards because the NFL draft has just wrapped up, and do love football season. I'm loving baseball season currently, but I do love seeing what the 49ers do in their draft. And they have a pretty good stockpile of talent, if you will, several youngsters, and they just look like they're a force to be reckoned with. So I'm going to keep on keeping on with those Niners. Let me show you a couple of cards that I bought. I found a couple vintage cards that I do stop when I'm around, and I hadn't seen these before, but these are 1970 Topps. I don't remember what I paid for them. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but 1970 Topps Bruce Gossett. Mr. John Brody. That's a pretty cool looking card. 70 Topps. And I did pick up one more. It's not a 49er, but it's Bob Lilly. I mean, can you go wrong with a Bob Lilly card? Also in 1970 Topps, but he does not fit the theme of this video, but I thought, man, for what I paid for the others, I might as well pick up a Bob Lilly. I think that's my second Bob Lilly card. Check out what we found here. Mr. Roger Craig. We mentioned him earlier on the 1986 Topps. This is his rookie, 1984. He's out of Nebraska. And if you don't know much about him, he has some very serious stats that should put him in the Hall of Fame. He was the first NFL player to go 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving in the same season. He was a player of the year that year. This is that rookie card. This might be going back out in the TTM machine. We did Mr. Joe Montana. We actually were given this by a friend. Thank you, Aiden. This will go nicely in the Joe Montana collection. I did not get this on that trip, but I thought, man, this card really fit this video, so we're going to sneak him in. And then this. I almost never buy grab bags. I don't know. I paid $6, I think. I almost never buy them. I really want to know what's inside. And I picked this for one big reason. You can see here, it's a very shiny Mr. Jerry Rice on the front. A Select 2020, it says. And then we do have a vintage card here, a 1973 Topps Gene Washington. And you can see I have not opened this until right now. Let's see who. And again, I don't know. I don't buy many modern cards, but I did buy this for this reason. And I don't know if these will be all 49er players. That would be cool with me. I'd be okay with that. But we for sure bought this pack for this Jerry Rice. Man, seriously, put a shine on that. It was not marked as a team bag. I just saw the Jerry on the top. He's definitely going to get a case here. Oh, man, Mr. George Kittle. We were talking about young talent. You just have to like George Kittle. Great energy. He's a great player. Oh, man. George Kittle, George Kittle. I am not complaining. These are on the mosaics. Oh, man. Mr. Frank Gore. We got a 49er hot pack. And Quan Bolden. Ooh, he's also a Florida State player who went on to have a huge NFL career. Here he is at 772 receptions, 10,000 yards receiving. Oh, guys, this is a pack. Mr. Fred Warner, all-pro linebacker. Brandon Ayuk. He is an up-and-coming receiver, very good for those play-action passes. Steve Young. We just mentioned one of his autographs. Oh, my goodness. And Joe Montana. There he is, our 73 tops, Mr. Gene Washington. We do not have that. That goes nicely with our vintage Niner cards. Oh man, I love this pack. I collect every one of these players. I have a nice 49ers box, a big 5,000 count box. And like I said, I don't buy many new cards. I'll add this to the Joe Montanas. We'll add this to the Steve Youngs. We'll add the Ayuk just to the Niner box. Fred Warner and Quan Bolden, we already have a page or two going. Got a nice Frank Gore collection. And George Kittle, I don't have many George Kittles. They might be I would say under 10 George Kittles. So let's get a couple cases or a couple boxes out here. A couple cans for Steve and Joe. And let's get Mr. George and the rest of the boys on a little stand. So pretty cool. Little stop into an antique store. Happened to come across some cards, and almost every one of them were 49ers. Legends. Joe Montana, Steve Young, Jerry Rice, John Brody, Roger Craig, and all the new guys as well. So thank you for watching this antique store video recap, and we will see you next time.